Hi, I'm Rigger. This is You Alright, and I don't really have like a script or much to say. I know this isn't like a reaction channel, and I'm not gonna turn it into one, or I don't have any plans to. I'm not gonna capture footage and like cut it up for YouTube or anything like that. But I've been waiting to watch this show for like a month and a half. I know that some very popular anime people have been like anime reviewers and stuff have been posting about this on Twitter recently, so no one will believe me that I legitimately really wanted to see this because I saw the trailer and, you know, I'm obviously someone who talks a lot about RWBY, and all the comments were making fun of it. Like, if I wanted to watch RWBY, I'd watch RWBY, mostly because it seems like it's bad 3D animation and like combat based. But I thought, let's be fair, let's give it a look, and also, let's look past the visuals and see what the story is, see if it is any good. And I'm sitting down to watch it. I've had the tab open to watch it for 2 days, and I haven't got to it, because I was working on my last video, and it just was slow. So, what I thought I'd do is, I'm just gonna record a reaction commentary. Just first time watching it, like, I'm here on Crunchyroll, I'm just gonna open it and play it. If you, all of you can easily get access to this video, so you can just line it up and play it along with. So, no visuals, nothing crazy, you'll just watch the episode with me if you'd like. But I just thought I'd just give it a shot, there's no reason not to. So, if you're gonna watch along with me, get your copy up now. I mean, I haven't actually said that it's X-Arm, but I mean, the title will tell you it's X-Arm. But yeah, we're watching X-Arm. Put those sliders to 0. There's only one format for this, like for everyone to watch. It should be on Crunchyroll, so there shouldn't be any disparities. And get ready to hit play. We'll just see what it's all about in 3, 2, 1, play. Sorry if you can hear my dog chewing in the background. 2020. It was an interesting year. Okay. I do remember everything going negative. Help, we're trapped in a bad filter. I would like to know how you did this. So yeah, definitely a lot of work around animation. Like, you know, from the trailer I don't expect it to look fantastic, and I expect it to be a lot of workarounds and cheap. So we're using a lot of still images, filters. Yeah, look at how, I mean, that looks really cheap. But I'm not just gonna just crap on the visuals. Let's see what this show has to offer. But I will still point them out when they're funny. Oh my god, that dead-eyed stare. She looks interesting. Yeah. Okay. I was like, yeah, there's no way they couldn't have zipped up her top for her to run at the camera. But no, they did for the next one. They just took off her pants. Hi, Professor Lady. They'd have that real, what do you call it? Like it's a Uncanny Valley sort of Barbie stare. The blonde one especially, the last one. That's just, what do I know that from? Hi, evil guy. This was from the trailer. I want the maid to be an important character. That's an interesting design. The eyebrows are crazy. You see, for all those comparing it to RWBY, just because people like to dunk on RWBY, RWBY did the opposite. Is it RWBY made sure it had fantastic, interesting trailer to try and get you past some of the visual hiccups. You know, the Red trailer is super famous for a reason. 2014. See, we've barely got anything moving yet. That got low res there. Oh, he's sitting on the main character side of the classroom. Whoa, that's a face. Yeah, very recycled. And Again, I hate technology. Yeah, see, this is the thing we're talking about, where one's in 2D, one's in 3D. Why? And the 2D is not bad. Like, I mean, it's not good. It's just fine. But his movements are so robotic. Oh, okay. Android. Your head couldn't spin. There's not enough animation budget. I won't just rip on the animation, but they're not giving me much else right now. Okay. See, I could just stand here ripping on the 2D, 3D thing, but let's see what is there. So after the mom and dad passed... He's called Akira? Okay. See, everything's still just a push in and slide. These expressions need a lot of work. Okay. I mean, so a person getting assaulted in an alley or outside of a store is like the easiest setup for everything. It's like every superhero origin ever. Let's hope this is... Oh. Please don't isekai, please don't isekai. Oh, it's basically isekai. 2030. But wait, it was 20... What? So we're 10 years after the opening, so all the purple happened? Okay. Alma? I didn't catch the first name. Bang, bang. You can tell how powerful she is by how exposed she's comfortable with her thighs being. Okay. All of these shows, especially in 3D, and Ruby has this problem. 3D, sorry, not 3D. Well, yes, they are 3D, but what I was trying to say, slow-mo isn't great. They seem to struggle with it, and they're really leaning into it, which isn't a good thing. Okay, but see, it's just okay, just guns. I don't know how. All right, that looked terrible. That kick didn't look right. It's interesting. See, this isn't a trailer, so I'd like some context. And also, these guys can't hit anything. Okay, that's ridiculous. Look at this. Stormtroopers would laugh at you. You're standing in a circle. You should be shooting each other through her. Yeah, this needs to... Like, I'd like to say I want it to look better, which means slow it down, but it actually needs to be faster if it's going to be this. She should be, like, cycling through them real quick. Like, one person to the next person, to the next person, to the next person. Yeah, that's what I thought. She looks like the android, right? Oh, now we're doing... Okay. The, extra frames in there to, like, fake a frame rate slow-mo, I guess, could have looked worse. Okay. So they're androids. Where are we? It's just in the ship? Okay. Like, I know it's a port window, but I just didn't know. She looks like a gender swap of Akira. I know I'm pronouncing her wrong. It's whatever. Ah. Yeah, me either. She gotta... Wait, is he in the... he in the girl? Oh, he's a consciousness, and he's been plugged into the android? Okay. But why is his brain worth anything? I guess he blew up the world or whatever. I'm not going to bother breaking down anything that's written on the screen. Except someone slamming their keyboard in the top left over and over again. Oh, my, okay, so my, video, buffed for 1 second, so I might be slightly 1 second behind. I'm not going to redo this, because it wouldn't be a reaction then, and also, it's not worth it. So far. Is the whole thing just going to be jokes that he looks like a girl? Like, I expect a couple of them, and it's fine if it's just 1 or 2, I guess. Like, get used to it. But if that's just gonna be his shtick. Wait, they said 2030, right? Oh no, okay, 28. Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha. They said in 2020, I gotcha. Does it count as a coma if you don't even have a body? I guess, just brain. Okay. No, it doesn't. No, it's not. Do we get to find out what happened to his brother and stuff? Ooh, they're struggling on that walk cycle. So like, well, not the walk cycle, but the... See, what's it? 2D, 3D, and then 2D shoulders? Is it just that the 3D people are going to be doing, like, action-y things, and the 2Ds won't? So everyone who they're going to have fight makes it easy to pick who's going to fight. What character is this ripping off? It's giving me, like, flashbacks. Is it? It's sort of like the Ironwaller Briggs, I guess. With, like, this strong, pale white, blonde... Okay. Whoa. Where's Neon to make that top-heavy joke? I don't understand. Oh, so they're hitting a... Oh, they're hitting a barrier. I thought they were going through it because they're vanishing. There was no bullet dropping. I think they're meant to be hitting a barrier. Yeah, I am yet to see his value, but I understand that's probably the plot. Yeah, you can tell by all the official uniform. I guess she kind of has... That's not uniform. It's a jacket. She's got, like, the Tifa gloves. Oh no, they are going through... Oh no, they are going through him. Maybe I'm just bad at following this. So they are going through... Okay. So he has a power that makes him... So they all have different powers? Brings the... I actually missed what he said because I was trying to read the little blurb that popped up. I'm just going to assume they all have a different power. He looks whack. Well, you are his, like, gender flip clone. Okay. What was that? Wait, what's the timer on this? Is that over? No, it's only halfway. We're doing a... How'd they get out of that? They got out of that through lack of budget. Yes, it is, but also you're an android, right? Oh, he looks like General Tao. That's what I'm thinking of. Cook you up? I command that the camera angle is from this side. I'm sure you can hear my dog crunching in the background. But it's alright, it's better than this dialogue. Oh, jeez. Does his power... Oh, he's actually going to cut her up. I thought he was going to throw on the train tracks and twirl a mustache. I guess that's a scary idea. But she hit him... He had a finger inside her. That sounds so wrong. Shouldn't have ripped her organs out. And why could he become whatever. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's literally never been a more useless protagonist. You're a box. He doesn't have feet. What's that? Exxon... Oh, what? I didn't even catch what number that was supposed to be. Oh, good, it works now because he believed in his brother. This feels very like, if you guys ever seen the terrible movie you can look up, like, reviews for it that make fun of it, Tammy and the T-Rex, where at the end he ends up a stupid brain in a jar. Well, he's that for a lot of the movie, but you see it at the end more. I know there's lots of brain in jar things, but I'm just thinking of, like, in an open dish with, like, electrodes in it. That... Why is any of this an issue? Yeah, I was gonna say. If she slid down that wall at a weird speed. They need to decide if she can... She's an android, right? So why did she scream in pain? Shouldn't she just go bzzz? I understand that electricity got her. Oh no, he's gonna turn into a ship waifu. Oh, really? You keep that camera nice and level. Or just paint those light beams on. But he's not... Okay. Yeah, I'm sure this kid... I mean, I know he will be because it's a show, but why would you assume that he's going to be better than you at this? Sure is foggy in here. Oh god. That was... They wrote that. They knew what they were doing. Yeah, they know... Oh, yeah, okay. That's a metaphor and a half. But also, if he stunned the android body, yeah, why would it work right? Shouldn't it be like the physically malfunctioning? Wouldn't matter whose brain's running it. What's his X-arm power? He should have one, right? That's sort of how a brain works. Oh, really? I better see some actual references. Hey, that punch sequence looked okay for this show. These camera angles are weird choices. That was terrible. What was that? And why isn't she tied up? Oh, what? That push in was bad. Alright. Ugh. But can't... So he can... It only works for things in front of him, okay. Okay. Those bubbles were... Why is it noisy? You see the background's noisy? I mean noisy visually, not... Oh, it's already too late, blah 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 blah. This is not a great way to frame this conversation. Just talking to his back. He's literally talking to a wall. Okay. Someone gonna go get his brain box? What? That was awkward as hell. Just standing there. What, that ropey. Oh, it really has that video game quality to it. Old video game. Oh, 0-0, okay. Oh, here we go. Thanks. Camera angle. Okay, so he's the greatest enemy of mankind. Back to these still images and repeat this. Unfortunately. Whoa, that cut off way too quick. They cut off his his vocal effect didn't finish. And a still frame. Oh, that drawing looks so much better than the rest of this. And her crotch for a second. What? Yes, I'm gonna sit through the credits. Yeah, I was hoping to come in here and be nicer. Because if it had something to offer, if it was like, hey, look past all the stuff, but the choices were bad, the direction was bad, the camera shots and angles were pretty bad, the action wasn't staged well. There was one punch sequence that was fine, but, and the plot is, what? Boy wakes up in the future and learns he probably killed the world, but doesn't remember it. And, yeah, just all the bad metaphors of get inside the, the pretty robot, I guess. Because I get it, they're merging, but also innuendo, and... Is that an eyeball on legs? Okay. But yeah, why did we flash to her groin for a second? So, tell you what, I'm probably gonna post this, I'll have to think on it. Should I watch more of these and do this again? Or should we just drop it here? Oh, he hates technology, right? Yeah, okay, so that was the first episode of X-Harm. Like I said, I've been waiting for like a month and a half to crack into this show. Just because I wanted to either experience the train wreck or be like the, the voice in the darkness that defends it. And I came out pretty negative and, rather meh on potential. Because when you see the trailer, it also had like, guys in robot suits running around and like mech looking people and stuff, and I guess some of that could be cool. I mean, it's only episode 1, we haven't met all the characters and stuff, but the ones we did meet, compare it to Ruby all you want, but Alma's not Ruby, and these weapons are just guns, and the hand-to-hand was pretty meh, and the powers were kinda silly, and I don't know, the dialogue was weird, especially some of the little like phrases. That was strange. What else? I guess, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe it had potential. I don't know if it does. I mean, everything has potential, but, assuming it's already, a batch has been made and they're gonna put them out and they're all gonna be pretty similar, I don't know where it could go. Looks like we got explosions next time, which means it's probably gonna be, like, still frames of streets with, like, a 3D model car on it and, like, an explosion that's just, like, a screen effect over it. Which, anyone can, like, not anyone, another studio could do it and make it look fine, because that's what a lot of those assets are anyway, but they haven't found a creative way to get around their budget. And also, like you said, there's nothing much to look at, like, without being crass about it, they put the Alma robot, with the thighs out and, like, the what do you call it, like a leotard bottom and stuff, like, and then you had the general lady with, like, the, huge chest and all that with the, like, tightly buttoned jackets and all that, and, like, they're trying for that market as well, but it doesn't even have that. Like, they look pretty bad. The models look very, stiff. It looks like what bad 3D looks like, which is people playing with sort of action figures. Very still. And the facial animation is, it's very poor, and, because usually you use, like, some key expressions, but they hold them very long without moving. And, they're not that well designed when they are used, so I can't be positive on the show as I want it to be, but I thought I'd watch it all the same. Anyway, my dog's starting to act up. I think this show annoyed him too. So I will talk to you all later, I guess. See ya.